knew it was going to take much more than just talk, but a lot of hard work and dedication. And they were willing to give it, and they succeeded above expectations. So tonight, we'd like to take this opportunity to honor their hard work, their determination, and their dedication to entering the nursing profession. If you ask the question, what do nurses do, you will get many, many different responses. But one thing everyone can agree on is that nurses care. They care enough to cushion their patients through heartache, pain, and suffering. They will care enough to fight fearlessly for their patients, their well-being, and safety. Florence Nightingale, founder of nursing, offered some advice to anyone entering nursing, which is still today very applicable. She said, you will need education and you will need caring. And caring is the true essence of nursing. Tonight, this group of new nurses standing in front of us will pledge their willingness to care and uphold the nursing profession by reciting the nursing oath. Faculty and class, please join me in reciting the pledge. As I enter the nursing profession, I pledge to use all the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess when providing professional, deliver nursing care non-judgmentally, and to all those who require it to the best of my ability. To refrain from any action which may be harmful to the quality of life or health of those I care for. To treat each patient with respect. To hold in professional confidence all the pertinent information entrusted to me. To keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level. To give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. To contribute to the advancement of the nursing profession. To maintain my nursing practice in accordance with professional nursing standards required for my profession. Faculty and class, please join me on stage. See, we have another budding nurse in the audience right now. Please be seated. There comes a time in everyone's life when it's time for a change. As this group entered the nursing program the first few days, they were all smiles, very confident and happy as they came to school each day. Then life, as it often does, hits us with cold, hard reality. As everybody truly began to realize how hard it was to become a nurse. As little by little, as the layers of their sanity began to peel off, we would observe students walking around sleep deprived, driven by caffeine and junk food. There was a lot of dagger stares at the faculty. Many times outbursts of laughter for no apparent reason, and then periods of crying jags, and then back to anger spells. Students often coming into the office diagnosing themselves with every disease or disorder we would study. I'm sure I have it, Mrs. M. They never knew what day it was, what time it was, really didn't understand what a weekend was except for more time to do power study. Our faculty has become well skilled on how to care for a nursing student. We constantly had to remind these guys, remember, we never promised you it was easy, but we guaranteed it would be worth it. As we progressed out into clinical, there was a constant chanting of, seriously, you guys expect us to remember all this stuff? And then often you would see students go into freeze mode when it was time for them to do a skill. As faculty, we would encourage them, just let them know, I'm here for you. Remember, each step you take, I'm here for you, I believe you, you can do this. This is what caring for a nursing student is all about. It's faculty that is present, offering respect and an invitation, often resisting the temptation to just jump in, take over, make it all right for them. Our program has been blessed with exceptional instructors. Even though there's no textbook that can teach you how to sit with a patient and hold their hand, cry with that patient when they get devastating news, or give them some dignity when everything else has been taken away from them. It's not found in textbooks, but our instructors always find a way to instill it in our nursing students. Now it's time for the big event. Everybody's been waiting for this to come, time for the diplomas. And I'm sure as tired as these people are on stage, every one of you that have been living with them this past year are every bit as thankful that this day has come. A diploma is defined as a piece of paper which testifies to the success of an individual. We are proud to honor each one of these students tonight on their success, but it will not end tonight. It will continue as they go out and take care for every one of their patients. Their success will be found there. As we award the diplomas, the students will also participate in what is called the nursing pinning ceremony. This nursing pinning ceremony dates back to Florence Nightingale, who was given a brooch by the Queen of England to signify her as a nurse and a healer. Today, we carry on that proud tradition, and our nursing students are pinned to symbolize their rite of passage into the nursing profession. Mrs. Dorothy Gindelsberger, who is the head of our school board, will be awarding the diplomas. Mrs. Huffman and Mrs. Gaborchak, both faculty, will be awarding the pins. As we proceed, I will be sharing with you some amusing faculty memories we have of each student as they leave us for the final time today. We will begin with Alicia Arnold. There are a few basic acceptance measurements of time: standard time, central time, military time. Alicia was able to create her own time management, which allows her and all others who choose to follow her an additional 10 minutes behind the rest of the world. So we will always remember when we look at our watch, what time is it? Your time or Alicia's time? This is the student who was able to motivate, assist others, and help them achieve success.
teaching nursing. The first thing I learned about this program that I loved is I had the privilege of having you in my life for 1 year. The worst thing about teaching in this program is I only have you for a year. So this is it, class. As our journey together has ended, it's time for you to go. This is the last time you will be together as a class and with us and faculty. We have shared the best times, and we have shared some of the worst times. But most importantly, we made it. Graduation is not an ending, but just a beginning for you. As you go out and start your nursing career, remember, we warned you, things will not be easy. But remember to always believe in yourselves. When you're feeling stressed out, disgusted, just listen real close and you'll hear our voices saying, "You got this. You know how to do this." So take a deep breath and just do it. With each step, you'll get stronger and stronger, more skilled and more skilled, more confident and more successful. Please don't forget us, because we can never forget you and how your spirit has touched our lives this past year. Thank you for all the time we have spent together. Audience, please stand and join me in honoring this great graduating class of 2013. Starting with graduate nurse Molly Zierfoss. Kara Basin. Mindy Lutera. Heather McKinney. Alicia Arnold. Thank you